This brand new home features no carpet, high ceilings, on a third of an acre on a corner lot in an area where there's no HOA and no CDD. Are you interested? Well then, look no further, because I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to this channel, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and CEO of the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is my passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurants, shops, and so much more. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss our weekly videos. Today we are back in Ocala, Florida, specifically Marion Oaks, one of my favorite places to tour new homes because they have an abundance of different floor plans and different price points. Today we're gonna tour this 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage, 2,013 square feet on 0.29 of an acre on a corner lot, and it's currently priced at $363,000. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're gonna go to Monarch's School of Real Estate, and I'm gonna break down the estimated down payment, closing costs, taxes, and so much more. Now let's begin your real estate evolution tour. All right, so this house is situated on a really nice corner lot, okay? But one of my favorite things about this home is when you walk in, you have this just open living space, okay? So you have vaulted ceilings, you're gonna have recessed lighting, and this entire space could be your family room, okay? There's a lot of natural light. You have windows on this side, you have windows on the opposite side, and then you have the sliding doors as well leading into your backyard, okay? So on this wall is where our 100-inch minimum TV is going to go, okay? We already have the plug-in here, which I absolutely love. So this floor plan is a little different from what we normally see, okay? Because you kind of have bedrooms on different sides of the house, okay? So on this side, you're gonna have 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. So I think this would be perfect for maybe like an older child or a guest suite. You can add like some type of enclosure here if you wanted to, okay? So you're gonna have bathroom number 1. Bathroom number 1 features a single sink. It has the quartz countertops, you have the mirror, and then you're gonna have the shower tub combination. The towel doesn't go all the way up to the top, which you guys already know that bothers me. Is that a deal breaker for you, or you're like, you know what, I can add tile later, right? Let me know. I'm really curious as to what your opinion is on that. There is no linen closet in here, okay? So come this way. This is gonna be bedroom number 1. It faces the front of the house. You're gonna have the double windows. It seems to kind of be like would you say what, like a 10 by 10? Victor says a 9 by 9. It's kind of tight in here. I'm not even gonna lie. It is tight in here, so it's a 9, probably a 9 by 9. You guys know that I can't measure with my eyes, okay? I need a measuring tape. But you have the 2 windows. You're gonna have the plug there for your TV as well. You could definitely fit bunk beds in here, like twin over twin bunk beds, absolutely, or maybe even like a full-size bed. You're gonna have sliding doors leading into the closet. Not the biggest closet that I've seen, but you can still maximize it and make it work for your family, right? So let me know what you think about the size of that room. Maybe you could use as an office, right? It's up to you. You know how I say, when you pay the mortgage, you do whatever you want to do. But I really love this open space. So just to kind of give you some perspective, that room over there is going to be the master bedroom, which we check out last, but just so that you have an idea. Now you're going to have sliding doors leading into your extended covered lanai. high, which I absolutely love. Now, it is pre-wired for a ceiling fan, okay? So you can enclose that, you can fence this out. This is on a septic tank and public water, so the septic tank is in the front of the house, so you can definitely build a pool back there, make this your backyard oasis. It's a really nice space, okay? Now, coming this way, let's talk about this kitchen. So you guys know that I love kitchens because the kitchen is the heart of the home, right? And let's start off with the island. The island is the connecting piece, and I love islands because I'm an island girl, born and raised in Staten Island, New York. I'm half Puerto Rican and half Dominican. But like I said, I feel like the island is the connecting piece with our friends, family, children surrounding it, chopping it up, right? So in this island, you're gonna have a garbage disposal, you're gonna have a single stainless steel sink, right? And in the island, you're going to have your dishwasher as well. So this is more of like an L-shaped kitchen, okay? So you're gonna have your quartz countertops on each side, right? You're gonna have these 42-inch cabinets, and they are soft close, okay? You have your microwave over your electric stove, and the appliances are Whirlpool. Then you also have the side-by-side refrigerator freezer, okay? So what do you think? Could this kitchen work for you guys? Let me know. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know if I prefer to have the island facing the living room or if I'm okay with the island facing the dining room. I'm not sure. Now this is gonna lead into your walk-in pantry. So I do like that they offer a walk-in pantry. You're gonna have like L-shaped shelves. You still have enough space on the bottom for your bulkier snacks, your cases of water, okay? All right, so off of the kitchen, you are going to have this open space. So this could be your dining room, right? Or because your living room is just so big, you can make part of that your dining room and then part of it your living room, right? And then you can maybe make this, if you need 4 bedrooms for people to sleep in and you need an office, maybe you can make this your office, or you can make this the dining room, okay? So let me know. I told you this floor plan is just a little different from what we normally see, okay? So I wanna know, what would you do with this space? Could this floor plan work for you? What you like, what you don't like. You guys know that I don't take any offense because I didn't build this, right? But I like to show different floor plans because I do believe that there's a house for everyone, right? So let me know what you would do with this space. I do like that we have extended baseboards. I like that there's 2 windows in here. A lot of natural light is coming through this house. Now in this corner over here, in this hallway, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms plus the full bathroom that they share. Remember, this is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. So let's come into bedroom number 2. So bedroom number 2 faces the side of the house. It seems to be a little bit bigger than bedroom number 1. Would you say so? Okay, Vic agrees with me. It seems to be a little, so maybe this one is a 10 by 10? Yeah, like a 10 by 10. You have the 1 window here and you kind of have that same closet, okay? No ceiling fans come with the house, but they are pre-wired for the ceiling fan. Now, bathroom number 2 is the same as bathroom number 1. It has the single sink with the quartz countertops, the shower tub combination, with the towel not going all the way up to the top. There's no linen closet in here either, okay? So I haven't seen any linen closets, so then you just have to kind of be creative, okay? So bedroom number 3 seems to be the same size as bedroom number 2, about 10 by 10, I would say. Guys, don't quote me on it. I don't have the floor plan. A lot of these smaller builders don't provide the floor plan so that I could see the measurements, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys ask for it. But this faces the side of the house as well. We have the 1 window and it seems to be the same closet size, okay? Remember, we have the extended baseboards, we have luxury vinyl planking all throughout the house, and then everything is pre-wired for a ceiling fan, okay? Now, if you're like, Alexis, I actually really like this house and this is for me, or if you're like, I don't think this is for me, that's completely okay, right? We cover all of Central Florida from Ocala down to Tampa and everywhere in between. So if you want to work with us here at the Evolve Estates Group, the best way to reach out to us is going to be in our YouTube. There's a link. That link is to our calendar. Now you're going to choose whether you're a buyer, seller, builder, investor, or realtor ready to evolve in real estate. You'll choose a day and a time, whichever works best for you, and we'll meet you via Zoom because we want to see your beautiful faces. If that's too much, give us a call. You either get Katrina or Camilla, and they'll put you on our calendar. You can send us an email, or if you're watching this on TV, you'll see on my banner, there's a QR code. Open up your camera on your phone and then just put your phone by the QR code, and then the link will automatically come up and you'll be in my calendar, okay? So we're back in the living room space. Off of the Closest to the kitchen, we're gonna have kind of like this door leading into the laundry room. So the laundry room has a rack on the top. It does not come with the washer or dryer. It just allows you to pick and choose whichever one you want. There's a door that just has the AC, okay? Now the 3-car garage, this is a bigger 3-car garage that I have seen. I actually really like the space of this 3-car garage. Your water heater is in there. It already comes with the garage door openers. But I feel like that single space one, it's a little deeper. So you can make even maybe like a workshop and then still put your cars in there. Do you guys use the garage for your cars? Do you use it for your workshop and put AC in there? Let me know, because that's what we do. We use it for storage, and we just we don't use it for our car, okay? So we're back in the family room, and we're gonna go check out your master bedroom. So your master bedroom is actually gonna face the front of the house. It has the 2 windows. It is a really nice size master bedroom, which I really could appreciate, right? Again, it is pretty wide for the ceiling fan. You can fit your king size bed. You can make this your master retreat. You have a really big walk-in closet. It's like a U-shaped, and you can customize that afterwards. Put some custom inserts and make it your own, okay? Now, let's talk about your master bathroom. So the master bathroom is gonna feature double sinks with drawers in between. So as you can tell, you're gonna have the same color combo, the same countertops that are in the kitchen, right? I like that they put the 2 separate mirrors, because you can change the mirrors out later if you wanted to after you close. But then you have the soft drawers as well, the soft close drawers. Now you're gonna have a step-in shower. Again, the towel doesn't go all the way up to the top, but I do like that it has the shower enclosure, and then you have your toilet here, okay? Again, this is a different floor plan. Now, out of curiosity, what do you think about the size of the shower? Is it okay for you, or do you prefer a bigger shower, right? Guys, this is the conversation. I do this for you. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm showing you guys things that you like, right? I personally, I think I would have rather have a smaller sink so that I could have a larger shower, right? But again, it's up to you, right? Whatever you like. Now, let's go back to the kitchen. Let's chop it up, talk a little bit about the area, and then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, we are back in the kitchen, and it is time to chop it up. So let's do a quick recap. We are currently in Ocala, Florida, specifically an area called Marion Oaks, where there's no HOA, no CDD. It is deed restricted, so there are some restrictions, right? But you're not paying any monthly fees. Now, we just toured a brand new home, which features 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3-car garage, coming in at 2,013 square feet. This home is situated on a corner lot on 0.29 of an acre, and it is currently priced at $363,000. It actually just had a price reduction of $10,000, okay? And I know that this is not our typical floor plan that we normally see. I think I really do like the family room, how high the ceilings are, right? The kitchen, it's kind of like tucked into the house, and you have like your separate dining space, and then you're gonna have 1 bedroom, 1 bath on one side of the house. You're gonna have 2 bedrooms and the full bathroom that they share on the opposite side, and then you're going to have your master bedroom on the opposite side of that, right? So let me know what you think about this house. I really, really do love the area. I love what's happening in the area. It's growing. There's just so much coming to the Marion Oaks area, right? So we have new schools being built, elementary school, we have a high school being built. What I call the Marion Hub is where you're gonna have your Aldi's, you have Dominican hair salon, barbershop, pizzeria, Chinese spot, Old San Juan, Puerto Rican restaurant. You're gonna have your urgent care, you have Walgreens, you have Domino's, right? You're gonna have an auto parts store that just been built. You have Dollar General Market. So that's all within like 5 minutes from here, okay? You also have what is called the Marion Oaks Community Center. So if you want to be a part of the community center, I think it's like $55 for the year. They have a splash pad, they have basketball courts, they have a small fitness center, they have a library, they have like a game room for your kids and things like that. So it's a pretty cool place to check out. Now, on a larger scale, we're only about 10 to 15 minutes away from Highway 200. Highway 200 is where you're gonna have all your larger stores, such as Walmart, Publix, Starbucks, Starbucks, all of the places to eat, the bigger hospitals, VA clinic, Bravo for your sofrito, right? You also have epic movie theaters, a lot of shopping and restaurants off Highway 200. Then you're gonna be about maybe 20 to 25 minutes away from downtown Ocala. So downtown Ocala is just a beautiful, chill spot to go to our favorite candy shop, Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop. You have boutique stores, restaurants, bars. On Saturdays, they have the Ocala Market where you can get your fresh eggs, beef, produce, support small businesses, okay? Then you're going to have about 25 minutes from here, you have the two major springs, which is Rainbow Springs and Silver Springs, right? So you can see the alligators, the manatees, you can go kayaking, you can go paddleboarding, you can go swimming in Rainbow Springs, okay? We're about 25 to 30 minutes away from the Ocala Equestrian Center, which is the largest equestrian center in the world. It's a beautiful place to be. They have horse competition shows, they have dog shows, which is free. It's great to take your family walking, exert energy for the kids. They have small boutique shops, they have a pizzeria, they have a candy shop there as well, and they have a really nice luxury hotel where you could go to the restaurants there, and they have a really good French bakery in there. Super, super good. We're probably about 45 minutes away from Gainesville. We're about an hour and a half away from downtown Orlando. We're about an hour and a half away from the Orlando International Airport. We're about an hour and a half away from your parks such as Walt Disney World, Universal. We're about an hour and a half away from Tampa. And then we're about 4 to 5 hours away from Miami, okay? So I hope that gives you kind of an idea on a larger scale. As I mentioned, this home is on a septic tank, which is in the front of the house, and then it is on public water. You can fence it out. You can have the wood fence, you can have chain link fence, you can have the vinyl plank, the PVC fences, right? So there's definitely a lot of freedom that you have in here versus being in a strict HOA community, okay? Remember, you have the tall baseboards, you have the luxury vinyl planking, no carpet in this home. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to chop it up with us on Sundays, we go on live on YouTube, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's just a great time. We built such a beautiful community. I tell you what's going on in the market. This is a great chance to get to know me, and I get to answer any of your questions, okay? So let's go to Monarch School of Real Estate. Welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. If you've been here for a while, you know that I absolutely love this portion of the video because I want to educate you guys to become savvy consumers. Now, I always start off by saying is that I'm not a licensed lender or licensed tax appraiser, so the numbers on this board are solely estimates to give you a better idea. The purchase price is $363,000. There's no HOA and no CDD. Just because it's $363,000 doesn't mean you have to pay $363,000, but we're just going based off that, okay? When you're going to purchase a house and you're going to finance, you have a lot of different financing options, but we're just going to talk about a few of the more popular ones, starting off with FHA. FHA is primarily for first-time homebuyers. However, if you purchased a house in the past, you can still qualify for an FHA loan. Minimum down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price. So if you do 3.5% of $363,000, your down payment will be $12,705. Now, when you're purchasing a house, you have your down payment. You also have closing costs. Closing costs and accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, title fees, prorated taxes, prorated insurance, transfer fees, etc. Usually around 3 to 4% of the purchase price, but I'm always super conservative and I go 4%. So 4% of the purchase price is $14,520. So you're gonna, when you add your down payment plus your closing costs, it's gonna equal your cash to close. Your cash to close is the amount of money you need in order to close on the property, receive the keys, and evolve in real estate. So for this example, your cash to close would be $27,225. Now, the next loan we're going to talk about is a conventional loan. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for as little as 3% down. 3% of the purchase price is $10,890. You have the same closing costs. You're going to have a cash to close of $25,410. So the next tier from 3%, if you don't qualify for a 3% down payment option, then the next tier is going to be 5%. 5% of the purchase price is $18,150. Same closing costs. You're going to have a cash to close of $32,670. Now, the next year from 5% is 10%. Why would you pay 10%? So 10% you're gonna pay if you are gonna retire in a few years, you wanna purchase it now. It's gonna be considered a second home. And so minimum is 10% down, even if you don't currently own a home right now, okay? So 10% of the purchase price is $36,300. Same closing cost. We have a cash to close of $50,820. Now, the next year from 10% is 20%. Why would you pay 20%? So you're going to pay 20% if you want to avoid private mortgage insurance, or if you want to use this as an investment property, which you can, long-term or short-term, okay? Rental. Now, 20% of the purchase price is $72,600. Same closing cost. We're going to have a cash to close of $87,120. All right. USDA. USDA is 100% financing. You still have closing costs, which is that $14,520. VA loan, thank you for everyone who has served our country. You get 100% financing. All you have to think about the closing cost is that $14,520. Cash, you can of course purchase this house in cash. You'll still have closing costs, but not nearly as much. I estimate it to be around $2,000 to $3,000. Now, taxes are a great conversation. So what happens with the taxes, especially on a brand new home, is that the first year the taxes are extremely low because it's only based on the land value. But the second year the taxes get reassessed because now there's a house on it, all right? And your taxes go up. So estimated taxes with the house on it, if this is going to be your primary residence, because if it is, you're going to file for what is called the Florida homestead tax exemption, which is a $50,000 tax discount. So your estimated taxes per year is around $4,500. But remember, I'm not a licensed tax appraiser. And then homeowners insurance is between $700 to $900 per year, okay? So I wanted to talk about Hometown Heroes. Hometown Heroes is basically a down payment assistance program, and it is going to have funds in it July 1st. So you want to speak to a lender, you want to have a pre-approval, you already want to have an idea of what house you want to go under contract for, because Hometown Heroes, the funds go very, very, very fast. So let's talk about it. So Hometown Heroes, they give you up to 5% of the loan amount, not to exceed $35,000. So with Hometown Heroes, you could pair it with FHA, you could pair it with conventional, you could pair it with USDA and VA, okay? So if they give you 5% and minimum down payment for FHA is 3.5%, you're gonna have 1.5% left over, which you could use towards your closing costs, and then we can negotiate your closing cost as well. I've had clients where they literally only had to come to the table with $4, okay? So with Hometown Heroes, it is considered a second silent mortgage, and it has to get paid back. It doesn't get paid back until A, you sell the house, B, you refinance, C, you rent it out, or D, you are done paying the 30-year mortgage. Then that's when you have to pay the whatever amount you borrowed. That's what you have to pay back, okay? So you have to have at least a 640 credit score. You can have a non-occupying co-borrower. You have to be a first-time homeowner. You have to work at least 35 hours per week. So you cannot be on fixed income such as retirement, disability, social security, etc. Your job has to have an office here in Florida, okay? So that's just some of the requirements. There are other requirements as well that I can put you in contact with one of my preferred lenders, and then they could go over all of those specifications. I hope this really helped you guys out. Let me know what you thought about this house. Did it work for you? Did it not? Again, remember, I do this for you, so I definitely want your feedback, and stay tuned to our next video.